Alright YouTube, how are you guys doing today? What I'm going to do today is give you a rundown of the applications on my Mac. I've had quite a few requests on this and I thought, okay, enough is enough. I should maybe go and do this video. Not much has changed in the past few months, and all these applications are very basic, as you can see, and I'm going to give you my thoughts or my views on these applications. Starting off from the left, Finder, self-explanatory. It's similar to my computer if you're a Windows user. Dashboard is, I used to use this quite a lot. It was one of my favourite things on the Mac, but I've changed my mind on it because it did slow my computer down quite a lot. I had about 5 or 6 widgets on my own, apart from these, and one of the main widgets that I used to use in this dashboard was delivery status. Now that application is available for the iPhone and iPad, and it is one of the applications I actually recommend you go out and buying because it is absolutely stunning. You know, if you're the sort of person that receives a lot of packages and deliveries, you like tracking deliveries from Apple, Amazon, DHL, TNT, UPS, Royal Mail, DHL, take a breath, then that is a very neat application. It's something like 59p or something, or £1, but it's worth every single penny. Highly recommend it. Those developers have done a fantastic job on it, so do check it out. I think it's junecloud.com. I'll leave the title of the application in the description. So much for the Mac applications. Mail is similar to Microsoft Outlook and Outlook Express, which I absolutely hated on the Windows machines that I used to have a few years ago, and that's why I never used them. I used them but didn't like it, so I reverted back to the old website method. But Mail, on the other hand, it comes standard on the Mac. Absolutely fantastic, stunning, doesn't crash. You know, the UI pretty straightforward to use. It's you know, the speed is one of the main things I like about it, and it is just good all round. Safari and Firefox, internet browsers. You might be asking which one I think is better. To be honest, it's kind of same to me. Safari seems a bit faster for me for some reason, but other people like Firefox. But I use both of them because some websites run better on Firefox, and just to have a sort of, you know, I just like having both, is what I'm trying to say. iChat and Addressbook, I don't know why these two are here, because I don't use them. iCalendar syncs. I've been using a Gmail email account for the past couple of years, and that syncs my calendars in pretty well. Only recently have I moved over to MobileMe, and there was an offer on for £25 for 1 year, and I did recommend that to a few people on Twitter, and I know a few people actually went out and bought that per my recommendation. And apologies for that, because there's strong rumours that MobileMe is going to get set free in the upcoming WWDC 2010, which is on the 7th of June. So my bad, and apologies for going out and buying it based upon my dribble. Preview is for images. iTunes, do I really need to go over this application? Handbrake is a very nice application in terms of converting your movies over to your iPhone and iPod Touch. It's a shame that, you know, iTunes doesn't do that, or, you know, it's not as simple as dragging and dropping video files, AVIs, DVD rips, or whatever it is, onto the iPhone. You've got to convert them. The UI of this is, you know, really sweet. It is a hassle converting them, but I've seen other applications which are terrible in terms of UI. You're like, what on earth do I have to do? Photo booth is quite fun when you've got family and friends around, or when I'm going to make a really short video. I use photo booth and it works a treat. uTorrent is for all those legal downloads, obviously. Why would I be using that otherwise? I don't really know what to say, so I shall move on. iPhoto for videos, movies, and I've just opened Tweety for some reason. I'll get onto that. But iPhoto is good for when I'm recording videos from my iPhone 3GS and I want to edit it. iPhoto syncs them in, and same with the images. To be honest, I haven't used iPhoto that much, and I'm not going to lie, I haven't used it that much. Usually when I do make a video from the 3GS, it's just a case of direct upload from the phone itself. And Tweety 2, my personal favourite Twitter application for the Mac. Highly recommend it. You know, the UI, again, it's all down to the UI with these applications, and no wonder Twitter has bought out Tweety, because, you know, the one thing that was going on with Tweety was its UI, its build, its design, its presentation, and hence why a company like Twitter said, hey, we'll give you the dosh, you give us the company, and rightly so. iMovie is probably the applications that I use most on the Mac in terms of productivity, or my videos on YouTube. Everything is done through iMovie. I can remember the days when I once or twice had to use Windows Movie Maker. Oh my god, that was the worst thing ever. iMovie comes standard on all Macs. It's fantastic. It's advanced, but yet very, very simple to use. You can literally put a kid on it and he'll know what to do. It's that simple. Ustream Producer is for all my live streams. I say my live streams, but you know, I've never actually used this application. I just usually run it from the Ustream website. I did try to use it once, but it was hanging, and since then I've just always used the website. But an update did come out shortly after that, so I don't know if those updates fix that. CamTwist is a very nice application. I got this based upon recommendation from another YouTuber, and it's quite good for those Ustreams. Again, it's when I do my live streams, I like having this because I can add text, I can add the picture-in-picture effect, and it's free again. Check out CamTwist, just Google it, and it is pretty neat. iTV is for all my YouTube videos and my other YouTube channel. And this is basically when I record from my HD PVR to the Mac, and it allows me to upload the game footage, which is what I do in my other channel. And if you want to listen to my dribble on these commentaries, feel free to visit youtube.com/iglasswegian, and I'll put the link for that in the description. This software is made by a company called Elgato, who specialise specifically in Apple products. And their UI design, it is a paid product, this one, is absolutely stunning. You know, it's specifically made for Apple products, and they've done a stunning job. Even although the HD PVR isn't made by Elgato, they let HPEG, which is the HD PVR, they let them use the hardware, and iTV supplies the software. So it's pretty neat, and HPEG have their own software, but I don't use that because the UI of that is terrible and it's a nightmare to try and get through it. Let's close this down. ScreenFlow is what I'm using just now to record this dribble. Again, it's a good application, quite advanced. It's similar to iMovie. ScreenFlow is a bit more advanced, and it does cost. Time Machine is a backup for all my Mac. External drive, hook an external drive to your Mac. It backs everything up, so the next time you format your drive, which you don't have to with a Mac, but for that reason, if you get a new Mac, and you can simply just put your hard drive in and it would restore your computer, which is pretty damn neat. System preferences, I don't know why I've got that there. Voice Candy is not something that I use all the time. It's pretty much an application where you can change your voice and have a laugh, and yeah, you get the point. You've got a few options here. This is the demo version, but it is pretty damn cool, and I don't think you're going to be able to hear this because I've not got the right audio settings on, and I'm going to make an arse out of myself. Alright, okay, there you go. That was a chipmunk. Don't know if you hear that or not, but hey. Keynote, I used to use that back in uni. Pretty good. Pages, again, I still use it. Better than Microsoft Word, in my opinion. TextEdit is for when I want to take down that quick note rather than having to wait for pages to load up. This is kind of instant. There you go, boom, and it's open within literally under 0.02 seconds, which is pretty sweet. And numbers I don't use. Word, I've got it just there for those files that do require Microsoft Word. And last but not least is NetNewsWire, which is something very similar to a recent iPad application I reviewed, and it is called NetNewsWire. The iPad application that I reviewed was Pulse, and it's a RSS reader. And this is pretty cool because rather than visiting all my favourite websites every day, I just open this application up and get the stories delivered right into this application, and it updates itself after a few intervals. You can adjust it all, so you can update every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So you're always up to date with all the tech stories that I happen to be keeping a tab on. If you are maybe interested in football, cycling, boxing, whatever sport it may be, whatever topic it may be, This can track it provided that website uses RSS feed technology, if that kind of makes sense. But that is pretty much it. These are all the applications that I use on a daily basis. And you know, if there's any other application that I may be interested in or I haven't discovered, you know, please do leave that in the comments below so I can check it out. And more importantly, if you have made a video on your Mac dock, you know, post it at a video response and I will be sure to look out. I recently looked at DRB UK's and Soldier Knows Best as well. So if you have done a video, please do leave a video response and I'll for sure check it out, because it's always interesting to see you know, what other people are sort of doing or what they are using. And yeah, thanks for watching. Remember, you can join me on eyeglasswegian.com. My website is showing up here just now, and twitter.com/i6/Wegian. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.